With over 100 lives lost and threats of more retaliatory attacks every day, Garsen Member of Parliament Danson Tana and his Bura colleague Dr. Abdi Nuh believe it was time to try the military option to contain the situation in Tana River.
The Kenya Defense Forces should be deployed for civilian purposes with the aim of pacifying the region.
Nothing, because the police are there in their numbers. They are there in their hundreds, but they're still overwhelmed. Since they don't have the machinery, they can't stop anything. So whether it's laxity, whether orders have been given to the police not to act, whether things are beyond their reach, we can't explain.
But the military deployment won't just happen, at least not until Parliament gives the green light. The principal mandate of the Kenya Defense Forces is to protect Kenya's territorial integrity. The President, in his capacity as the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, cannot deploy the military to Tana River County to quell the flare-ups unless Parliament approves such deployment.
I think I referred to this government before as a wheelbarrow, that you have to push it for it to move and to act. We are doing it in good faith, in advance, so that we are not given any excuse that when the President wanted to deploy the defense forces, then Parliament's approval was still pending.
We want Parliament to give the President all the necessary constitutional tools to allow him to do what he needs to do.
And as members of Parliament prepare to deliberate on the KDF forces deployment motion, Prime Minister Raila Odinga hinted that the government would consider flexing the military muscle on the vigilante groups causing mayhem in Tana River and restore Wananchi's confidence in the country's security apparatus. Odinga called for patience and assured the Tana River residents that the government will take a decisive action in the next 48 hours to restore normalcy. Coast members of Parliament have also sought audience with the President tomorrow over the matter.
We have agreed that we are going to seek an appointment with His Excellency the President so that there's a substantive action taken on this crisis.
The members of Parliament took issue with the government's handling of the situation in Tana Delta and particularly the deployment of security machinery.
We requested for choppers yesterday to go and intercept and curtail the actions of the attackers. And disappointing enough was that the chopper went to collect bodies of police officers who were killed. Do you as a government stop mayhem first, or you start collecting bodies and counting? We do not have time for dignitaries to go and show off and have meetings counting bodies, convening meetings at the site of massacres. That is not the time. We want choppers which would go to action.
President Mwai Kibaki has since ordered a dusk to dawn curfew in Tana River and more police deployment. Francis Gashori, Citizen Live at 9.